Agent Romanoff. You miss me?
Oh yeah, Charles, we got ourselves an X-Men fan.
Captain.
Your Highness.
Captain, big fan, Spider-Man. Hey everyone.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Film Artsy. I'm your guy Trevor Baker, and today we're going to talk about some exciting news potentially for the Marvel Cinematic Universe and some sad news if you're a big fan of the Warner Brothers DC universe. If you're in the know of all things superhero, you probably know about the decaying relationship between Henry Cavill, yes, aka Superman, and Warner Brothers, aka worst version of superhero cinematic universe than Marvel. This has been going on for quite some time, ever since they started the relationship together, and apparently it has finally reached a boiling point. There's multiple reports coming out that it is official that Warner Brothers and Henry Cavill are going their separate ways, and it doesn't look like this relationship is getting repaired or brought back together anytime soon. It's not that Henry Cavill never did show. Henry Cavill, despite whether you liked Man of Steel or liked his portrayal in Justice League or Batman vs Superman, he does pretty much represent Superman. Like, he looks it the part, he acts it really well, and so he seemed like a really good fit. But there's reports that they're going a whole new direction with Superman, and so it does indeed seem that it is over. But in the midst of bad news, there's always a positive side. I like to see the glass as half full, and yes, as being a Marvel fan, I see an actor that just hit the market and is ready and potentially willing to play. So starting off our list of potential heroes or supervillains that Henry Cavill could play, we're going to start with the fan favorite, or at least the one I think I've heard the most about for him playing, is Captain Britain. Yes, Captain Britain is almost like the Britain version of Captain America. Now, this isn't 100% true because he has some things that Captain America can't do. For example, he has the ability to fly at supersonic speeds. He has like super enhanced perceptions, which if Captain America had that, we didn't see that in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The reason that he's such a good fit for this, there's some clear obviousness, is he's well built already. We've seen him as Superman, and Captain America is this powerful figure, so him stepping into that role as Captain Britain would Dane and Black Widow, that we're starting to get the multicultural, cross-cultural superheroes, and so bringing in someone like Captain Britain would be very, very cool. I don't really know what he is in storylines. I've watched a lot of videos on some of the things we think we're going to see coming up in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I don't know where he fits, but hey, I'm all for a tea-sipping, British flag wearing, fun accent dude. So bring it on, Captain Britain. Before we continue our video, I just want to let you guys know that we have a really cool Instagram that updates on a regular basis. So if you like all things Marvel, this is the Instagram for you. So go follow that Film Artsy Instagram right now. You won't regret it, I promise you. Seriously, open Instagram right now and click that follow button. Now back to the video. The next on my list is actually Adam Warlock. We saw a little teaser that he would be entering the Marvel Cinematic Universe at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy. A lot of people don't seem super on board that Adam actually enters the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and I thought he would have been here by now, since he does play a role in the Infinity Gauntlet, Infinity War series in the comics, but we didn't get that at all. Doctor Strange held a lot of the roles that he was even involved in. He wields the gauntlet. That just doesn't happen. So we never got Adam Warlock, and it seems like maybe a character that they plan to abandon. That being said, it'd still be fun to see him come on the screen. It'd be a little bit of a different flavor than Henry Cavill's look at this point, but hey, he played The Witcher, and he looks pretty ballin' in that, so I don't think Adam Warlock is too much of a stretch. If you don't know, Adam Warlock's powers, we can sum it up with, he has superhuman agility, superhuman stamina, he has telepathy, he has energy manipulation, he has healing factors. He's a pretty strong character, and he does a lot of really impactful things in the comics. He's really strong, probably one of the strongest out there. So it'd be cool to see him hit the big screen. And they've also teased it. That's why I put it on this list. I think some people were like, oh no, I want to see, you know, they put out some really obscure names. I'm like, well, this guy's at least been mentioned, and if Henry Cavill is available, he definitely could play that role. Another character that I've seen a lot of people hoping to see, and I think there's some definite validity to thinking that this character could enter the Marvel Cinematic Universe, is Hercules. That's right, we already know in the new Thor movie, Love and Thunder, that we have Russell Crowe playing Zeus. They're starting to introduce more gods, and so it's not too far off to say that another god could be entering, and that being Hercules. I've always found this kind of interesting because we have all these new made up superheroes, and then you have these kind of Norse gods and, you know, Greece, Roman. There's other gods that exist in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and Hercules is one of those. And I'm always confused because I think about the Hercules from the cartoon Disney animated one. But what's cool is he fits that role well. He's built for it. I know we keep casting him in these super powerful roles. Superheroes tend to be powerful, and hey, that's just the way he's built. His powers is leaping, strength, speed, reflexes, agility, stamina, invulnerability. I mean, he's a god, so he's got god-like powers. So, Henry Cavill, Hercules, might see it. Now, next on my list is Kraven the Hunter. I still remember back in my Spider-Man comic book reading days, Kraven the Hunter being one of the more unique villains. He doesn't got the flashiness of like a Shocker, the Green Goblin, or Mysterio. Yeah, he becomes one of the most formidable foes all throughout the Spideyverse and really Marvel in general. His powers are like Ultra Instinct, Enhanced Physicalness, he's a tactician, he's a hunter, and he hunts superheroes. So he's pretty awesome, and I could just see that primal Henry Cavill being really awesome for the audience to watch on the big screen, and maybe entering a Spider-Man movie. So that's a villain that I definitely could see Henry Cavill filling very well. Next on the list, Henry Cavill could take the role as one of the X-Men. Mutants haven't entered Marvel yet, but we know they're coming, and there's so many characters to be filled that I'm more than like 100 billion% confident that Henry Cavill fits one of those bills. I know we already have like a Colossus in there, but of course, if he's already jacked, he can. I think he'd make a good Cyclops as well. Heck, I actually think he wouldn't be a terrible Wolverine. I know it's like the worst blasphemy to state anybody else filling the role of Wolverine, but I do think he could at least do it. And Marvel has a way of, you know, they're going to probably have to reintroduce that character since it doesn't seem like Hugh Jackman's coming back for that role. The reason him playing one of the mutants would be so great is because if they get entered into another movie, they have to have their own spin-off movies eventually, and he's such an incredible actor that he could hold his own for sure, and he could play one of the more critical mutants. I don't know which one that is, but I definitely am all on board for Henry Cavill being an X-Men. The last one on this list is probably going to upset some of you because this character has already been casted by many fans as a particular person, but there's been some recent reports kind of pushing back whether that person actually wants anything to do with the superhero universe. John Krasinski, known for The Office, known for A Quiet Place, really an all-around incredible guy, has stated that he's not super into superhero movies, and that kind of bums me out because he seemed like the perfect Reed Richards. That being said, I actually took some time to think that Henry Cavill actually could fill that role pretty well as well. That's right, with the Fantastic Four movie coming soon and John Krasinski's recent statements being reported on, there's a Reed Richards hole that needs to be filled. He's one of the most significant superheroes in the comics. I mean, he leads the Fantastic Four. He has epic battles with Doom. There's lots of storylines where he's a critical role, so you need a high caliber actor. So Henry Cavill could definitely be the stretching, fantastic, Mr. Fantastic Reed Richards. I would be all on board for that, and also I think Henry Cavill would get that promised lead role, and actually I could see Reed Richards being a lead for another whole face of Marvel. I don't know exactly what that looks like now, but Marvel's here to stay, and if you get in at one of those kind of hero levels, you're gonna be in there for a long time, make a lot of money, and make a lot of people happy with the stories you're being able to tell. All that being said, do you think Henry Cavill should be in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? And if so, who do you think he should be? Please drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear. I literally would love to hear what you guys think or who you think he should be in Marvel, or whether you should say, you were Superman, get out of here, yo. If you think that though, it's sad tears. He's a good actor. He's available. I mean, come on, The Witcher's great, but in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it'd be even better. Once again, thank you so much for watching, your support, and you being here. We really appreciate it, and we love talking about Marvel and all things entertainment. So if you enjoy that content as well, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, slap that bell, so you can keep getting updates about all the stuff that's coming out from our channel. And until next time, Thanks for watching.